All right, last time on Divine Contention, you learned the location of Evan Death's lair in the main hideout of the cult of Merkel, um, from a friendly wizard from Candlekeep. Very friendly but nervous wizard from Candlekeep. Um, as you venture deep into the crypt, you fought through group of cultists, a summoned bone devil, and after you found a secret passage, you confronted Mortus himself, the high priest of Merkel, and trying to test the rune stone so you wouldn't get the jump on him. He attempted to use it, but since Maruk had tied his soul to it, it exploded in his hand, turning him into a charred corpse. But Maruk did not blink out of existence, like he thought he would. Instead, after hearing a voice in his head say, "It's not your time yet. Make the most of what you have," he seemed to be no worse for wear, just a little exhausted, and he feels
Bro,
himself getting weaker.
yeah, I wouldn't say. Yeah, 2 levels of exhaustion ain't a little tired. That's
After a while, yeah, it got worse. As you made your way deeper into Evan's Death's mausoleum through the rooms of bones and defiled crypts, you've made your way directly to Evan Death's lair. Since we're a little rushed by the end of the day, um, if you want to do something before you enter the area, before you officially see Evan Death, then you are more than free to.
well.
I want to check out that hallway that was right next to the summoning room. What, that door at the very end of that hall?
Oh, right here?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, we never actually went in there.
Has Ebendeth acknowledged our presence yet? I can't remember.
I'm rewinding a bit. He doesn't know you're here yet. You're like way over here.
Sweet.
He's not in the room quite
Inside
yet.
that room is the secret recipe to instant dragon death poison.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that's where it is.
And if you're wondering why he'd keep it so close to himself, well, hey, that way he knows where it is.
So this seems to be a chamber where the high priest slept. You see a backpack, a bedroll, and a casket of treasures. And 2 giant skulls are mounted upon the wall.
Loot.
This is where he was going to be, so you decided to completely skip it.
That would have been a tight fight.
Yeah.
So what was it? So what's in the loot?
Looking in his backpack, you see 700 gold pieces, plus 35 platinum pieces.
Dang. All right, let me add that to the rolling tally.
You see a pair of crystal lenses, which are eyes of minute seeing, and you see several spell scrolls.
How many?
You see a raised dead, 4 Badence, and Holy Aura spell scrolls.
What's forbidden do? Or I ask a magic user. Oops.
This is like almost like a protection rune. It sends people to other places if they trigger it.
Got it. Nice.
Oh no, wait. No, it actually prevents people from using spells like plane shift. It's like I mean, you can look it up in D&D Beyond what it does.
Okay.
So
You got it.
so that means the blink spell wouldn't work on someone who had forbiddance on him.
Possibly, yes. Yeah,
What about
can't teleport or use portals.
well then okay, who can use that?
Well, it is a scroll, so
It's a scroll, but I think you still have to.
Yeah.
You still have
Question.
to be able to cast it.
Yeah, I have a couple. I can't remember.
it is
Two
a,
of my
it is
games
a
have different
cleric.
rules.
We don't have a cleric, do we?
Question. You said that there was 2 dragons that we had to deal with, the bone dragon and this dragon. Is that right?
Negative.
No, the bone dragon is possessing this dragon. The bone dragon is dead.
Right?
Well, it was a spirit.
So if it's possessing the other dragon, does that mean that dragon that was in there is now dead?
We don't know.
Okay, but who can? Okay, well, we did. The only spell that we seem to be able to cast there is Raise Dead.
Yeah, if we raise that dragon to life, it should expel the evil spirit, making it easier for us to kill, right?
The green one isn't dead though. The spirit of the bone dragon, which is dead, is the one that's possessing it. Raised Dead requires the body, which we don't have.
And I don't know if it'll work on a dragon.
Yeah, and we don't have a diamond worth 500 GP.
I think if it's a scroll, it bypasses components.
Yeah, it does.
Really? Oh.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Sure.
That's how we're gonna. Okay, well then we could probably. Well, of all of these, well, we can't use the Forbidden Scroll. We can't use the Holy Aura because we don't have a cleric. But Lemon, you can use the Raise Dead.
I think so. Yes.
So if one of us dies, which
I think
at the rate I'm feeling is probably going to be me, I hand the Scroll of Raise Dead to Lemon. Just hold on to that for me, would you?
Okay.
You say offhandedly.
Ooh. So I have good news all around. Before we went out, I took Greater Restoration for the day, and I was thinking, well, it undoes a curse. Is being possessed a curse? Maybe that's something we can try. But I also just read you can reduce a target's exhaustion level by 1. So, Maruk, if that's something that you may need. You just say the word, my little elephant friend.
That's Greater Restoration, I think.
That is Greater Restoration. It is a 5th level slot, so make sure it's really important to have your speed unhalved.
No, my speed is currently 20,
Okay.
and
But
and I am getting. I don't know if this is going to get worse.
We'll just keep that in our back pocket. I mean, if you had disadvantage on your attack rolls, if you were at level 3, this wouldn't even be a discussion.
Yeah. Well, I'm feeling fine now, but if I feel worse, we'll come back to this.
If you start like getting really annoying with how often you yawn.
You notice that the level of exhaustion came when you took a short rest, about an hour.
So I can't even rest. All right.
Yeah, there's a good chance you might have a countdown going.
Yeah, I may be on a clock.
But I'm also saying, like, unless you wait around another hour, you're probably not going to get to 3.
Too funny.
All right, well, I don't think this battle is going to last an hour. One can only. If it does, we're screwed. All right, well, friends, can you think of anything else we need to do before we? Do we even have a diamond? I don't even think. Well, you said we don't need components. So.
No, that was one of the things is we don't have one.
I think we'll work. I'm sure we can figure out something.
You gonna cast Lesser Restoration or Greater Restoration on Maruk?
I mean, we might as well do it. We might as well do it now.
Okay, so I did also not look at the components now that we're talking about that. I have to have diamond dust worth at least 100 GP. So maybe that's not as useful.
You have to buy that in advance.
Yeah, we did not do that. I just took it and then was like, I'll have that for when it's important.
Yeah,
What?
you've got to remember components. All I've got is a 50. All I've got is a little small diamond with 50 GP. So,
Oh.
But how many
Oh,
do you
well.
have? Because maybe you can grind them all together.
To make my bread.
one. I don't. No, the only one spell I use it for doesn't consume it.
Rudy had a heart of diamonds worth a mountain's worth of gold.
Yeah. I'm gonna check. We'll check the shared inventory. See what we
Oh,
get.
well. Sorry to.
I don't think we have any diamonds.
Well, it's the thought that counts. So, everyone say thank you to me.
Thank you, Bryce.
You're,
Yeah.
you're,
Yeah, I did not think about I never think about materials because I've always got the focus.
you're just not materialistic.
If the material has a gold value, then the focus doesn't compensate.
Right. But
Yeah.
exactly, I always forget to check those.
That's why
Yeah.
that's why I haven't seen your familiar in a long time. You refuse to spend 10 gold.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Oh, you need 10 gold for your familiar?
Nah, I have to probably have some sort of component. I don't want it's a principle thing now. I wouldn't even take it.
I'm literally carrying.
I have 10 gold on me. I'm just not going to do it.
He's being frugal.
You go,
me
girl.
and me and Joey are fighting over it.
Okay, Maruk, you realize I have like 1,000 gold, over 1,000 gold, right?
Well, if 100 of that was diamond dust, then I can help you out.
King doesn't need any handouts.
Okay.
King
I'm
doesn't-
just. Yeah, you're gonna have a really slow ass barbarian this.
That's funny.
Anyways,
When we do start the battle, there's two things I'd like to do right beforehand.
All right. So anything you want to do as you reapproach?
oh yeah, I'm gonna use one of my. I'm gonna use that ability that I really. Who needs spell slots?
Let me look.
This is not the time to be holding back. Who needs spell slots?
Give me a moment.
To what level?
It can be either. It can. I have to roll a D3, and you can either get a 1 or 2 or a 3.
Mm.
Don't risk it on me then. All I've used.
This is the last fight. This is the big battle.
I know. It's
Let's.
the only spell slots I've used is third level.
Okay.
I'm good on my spells. I usually do my bow and arrow, and my other skill is last a while.
Okay. What about you? What about you, Zizix?
Let's see what I've got. Yeah, all of my third level slots have been used.
Oh, do you want to try for it?
Let me see what third level does. Ooh, dispel magic could be useful. Yeah, if no one else needs it, having a third slot could be helpful.
I'm gonna roll a D3. Let's see what happens. Up is. Okay, that
It's a
failed.
0.
That obviously failed.
How do you roll? How do you roll?
I have no idea. I think that. Okay, boom! You've got a third level slot back.
Hey yo!
I can only do that once for you every long. I can only do that for you once every long rest. I have
Okay.
3 more pops of it. So if somebody, so literally, I can give you back a spell slot, and I'm going to be using this.
Look,
gonna
it's
use some
possible to get
myself.
that 3. It's awesome.
You're like trying to sell this spell. You look at Lily Sula and she like
Okay.
shrugs.
Does anybody need a 3rd level slot back?
Yes.
Boom. You now have a 3rd level slot back. All right. I got 2 more pops of this, and because I'm not going to be using this mid battle.
Too bad Verifus isn't here because she would have been able to. She would have needed it.
I don't have a level 2 slot, but I do have a level 1 slot that needs filling. So boom. Okay? I've got one more. Does anybody have any more spell slots they need? Okay. So I've used it. Zizix used it limited.
I think you're out of spellcasters.
Yeah, you're out
Selena,
of spell.
do you you've got plenty of spell slots.
Chris? Chris?
He has a baby. So,
Oh, okay.
um,
We'll take that as a no.
I was gonna say I don't think Selena has anything like that.
Well then. Okay, well. There is one other thing you can do, but it only lasts for 10 minutes. I can basically give you a very gimped bardic inspiration. It's a D3 to any D20 roll.
Give it to Lily Sula.
Now, honestly, no, it's a waste. It is literally a waste of it.
Okay.
Right? Unless you, I think we've done everything we can to prepare ourselves.
There's 2 actions that I want to do right before battle, since they only last for a minute. But one, I want to go into angel mode, and the other is I use let's see, feature called Sacred Weapon that basically just makes my weapon glow and gives me a +3 to attack rolls.
okay.
Ooh.
Alright, so repeat this part. Graven steps ascend to a wide octagonal chamber with a high vaulted ceiling. The mosaic floor is littered with rubble, and a pool of murky water floods the far side of the chamber. Strange fungi cling to the moist walls. To the north, an arched hallway plunges into the dark. As you approach, a hollow voice booms from beyond. Who dares disturb the rest of Cheradanda Vistriatal, the Ebon Death? And you see the ancient green dragon rise from the pool and step forward.
Selena says, "It is us, the Fandalorians, here to slay you and save the day. Hurrah!"
She said it. Sounds good.
I remember you from Leylon.
Well, this will be the last time you hear us, because
For better or worse.
for better or for worse.
Takes one step forward. Approach me, if you dare. But just know in Leylon you are my playthings. And now you're my prey. In my lair.
Edmund, you're not trapped in. We are not here trapped with you. You're here trapped with us.
Takes another step forward. Last chance.
Mm-hmm.
I will admit, though, your bones will make a nice collection to my mausoleum.
You won't want my bones.
After we're through with you, there'll be nothing left but dust.
Or a green dragon.
Shakes the water off his wings, gives himself kind of like he's cracking his shoulders, dragon style. He goes, "Very well. Let's roll initiative." Whoa! Let's roll initiative.
21. If it would. Hey!
It showed up.
Which one do we take, though? The low one or the high one?
Yeah, why
I
do
have
you get
advantage.
advantage?
It's a barbarian ability. I get advantage on initiative.
Oh yeah, that is a barbarian ability.
That's fun.
Rugal has that now.
I also have alert, so I can't be surprised.
Who's snorting?
I'm surprised.
Right, if you were preparing for battle, and you knew what was coming, then you can cast what you want. Basically get a, not a surprise round on him, like attacking-wise, but if you wanted to cast a buff or angel wings.
Or can I cast fairy fire?
No,
Fairy fire.
no, because it's not a surprise round, but like Lemon said, he was going to cast it right before battle.
Okay. Okay.
So,
That
And a cat.
is
I'm
why
actually.
I asked.
I'm
That's why
actually.
I asked.
Normally, I would rage up here, but I need to get to him now and fast. So I'm actually going to use my bonus action to cast Misty Step.
okay. Yeah, you can do that before.
Cat's favorite foe,
And
and
then
so
I just literally poof right out 30 steps right up to him.
Cat's favorite foe, and so I get an extra 1d6 of damage on top of my hunter's mark, but that's only for the first attack.
Okay.
I do not have anything that I'm going to try to prep.
Okay. Right, Lucille's actually up first.
Mhm. Okay. All right. Running up, and in a fit of a bit of anger, Lily Sula is going to fire a volley of Eldritch Blasts at the dragon.
Okay.
Or you know what? No, I want to do dancing or the fairy fire first. That's what I want to do.
Good idea.
So,
DC 15.
oh, did that roll over? Oh shit! Sorry.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
Rolls an 18.
Damn it. Oh well.
You tried.
Kind of bounces off his scales.
Yep.
Makes one of the rocks on the one of the stalactites on the ceiling glow purple.
Yep. And then as my bonus action that I do after things at the end of my turn, it says I can hide. I don't know where I can or how I can hide, but I can hide.
You could hide behind me, I guess.
Can I? I was gonna say,
You have
depending
to
on.
you have to hide somewhere. You just can't hide in plain sight.
Yeah, I know.
So if you have the movement speed, you can try to move like here.
Nah, I don't have the movement speed because that was all my movement speed to get up there.
Just cover your eyes and say, "You can't see me."
Yeah, I just lay flat on the ground, wrap up in my cloak, and pretend to be a rock. You know. Anyway,
Is there a hole to stick your head in?
Yeah.
Joey,
Oh yeah, that'll be
Okay, I got a question for you, Joey. That Misty Step was not part of this turn, but of a before action turn.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
then I'm going to walk up to Ebendeth, go into a rage, which also, let's see, what does that do? It gives us a wild surge, which will today will be 3, which is Mr. Flump is making a final appearance.
Oh, season finale.
what a
Bring back the favorites.
It's Mr. Flump. That's his name. Everybody loves Mr. Flump.
Did he appear? Here he is.
He's
gonna-
he disappeared from the ceiling.
Flump.
And I put him right next to Ebon Death.
Okay.
At the end of the current turn, he have to succeed on a DC 14 dexterity or take let's go ahead and roll it. 6 force damage.
Okay.
But I'm just going to attack him. I'm just going to start whacking on him with, and I'm finally going to get ahead of Dragon with a Dragon Slayer sword.
It's me.
You hear Shaka's voice say, "I believe in you."
Wait, ignore that.
Not gonna say- I
Ignore
wouldn't
that.
swing it like that.
Yeah, so you call that swing.
24
24 will hit.
for Rage is activated. That should be 12.
Okay. I see a +2 in there.
Okay, then 10. Oh, also, yeah. It also takes 11 more damage.
Oh damn!
Or we can just say that.
He has Dragon Slaying Sword.
I-
Remember you go that way back in in the first adventure.
And
The one you regretted giving us.
I'm just thwacking away at Ebon Death with this sword,
Was that,
and he's just
was that 14?
it's 14 damage.
Oh, 27. Okay, yeah, that also hits. So 11 plus 14.
So 11 plus 14 plus 11 plus 10. I just did 46 damage to this guy in one turn.
Pretty sizable.
Nobody pats me on the back when I do that in a single. Just kidding.
And remember, roll that dex check.
16.
He passes.
Alright. Ebon Death.
Mr. Flump explodes and then reconstitutes right next to him.
Ebon Death will swing around, swing his tail at Louis Sula.
That's a long tail.
Make sure it can hit 20 feet. Right there. Rolls a 26.
Just hits.
You will take
Yeah.
17 bludgeoning damage from the tail.
Like hell, I will cut that in half.
Okay. Say this isn't my first dragon rodeo.
17. Oh, 17. 17 divided by 2 is
That would be 8.
yeah 8. Okay. Math is not my strong suit, guys. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Bunnies are good at math.
Numbers are hard.
And with a roar, vines begin to come up from the cave floor. We'll create a
Oh, I do not consent.
not around Louis Sula. It's basically a big thorn wall, which will block the doorway. Around with the green.
For how high is the blockage?
I will tell you in a moment. Bottom of the thing right here. It is Just keep this window open, since he's the only character. It is 10 feet high, 5 feet thick, blocks line of sight.
Is it
How
prickly?
tall?
10 feet high.
Okay.
It is
But not
a
prickly.
tangled bush bristling with thorns.
If you had fire, you might be able to take care of that. Maybe, I don't know.
Lemon, your turn.
I've had good luck with fire.
Okay. Let's see. If, well, let's, would it take an action to pick somebody up?
To pick someone up? Yeah.
Darn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to, I don't want to abandon those two with the dragon, so I'm going to leave Zizix to handle
Taking
the
action.
the vine. Huh? What'd you say?
I think it was to a baby.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to take the dash action and fly over the thorns.
Okay.
5, 10,
And what is your fly speed, by the way?
30.
30.
I'm taking dash. I'm gonna land there just so they have my aura because I'm pretty sure something's gonna come up soon. That's all I can do.
Right. Zizix.
Alright, I'm gonna try a spell that I don't normally use. Ice Storm. So let me post that in for you. I want to cast that, and I want it centered in a spot that's only going to catch Ebondeath, and I think that's going to be possible
Does it
to center.
require line of sight?
It doesn't say it does, and that's why I picked it. It only says centered on a point within range, which the range is 300 feet.
Okay. Usually
Get it.
spells say if it requires line of sight, right?
That's what I'm saying. I agree. That's what I believe.
You know what I'm gonna say, since it's at the bottom of stairs?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know if this is ascending or descending. That you'll be able to see above it, sure. Why not?
Well, there's a lake down there, so I'm assuming that the stairs go down.
Yeah.
That would make
Oh, the
sense.
stairs going up, yeah.
Just get up on your tiptoes to peek over it.
So, like, that's kind of what I was picturing, is something like that, so that Ebondeath is included. So yeah, let me give you some information. I am going to also be casting it out of 4th level. Oh, no, 4th level spell. So it's a dex save of 15, and wow, those are some bad damage rolls.
Rolls a 20.
Dex. Okay, so you are going to be taking 2 bludgeoning and 6 cold. And that area is difficult terrain until the end of my next turn, which is going to be real. And I don't know if that includes. It turns the storm's area of effect into difficult terrain, so that would include it trying to fly.
Right. Is that concentration?
It is not. It is just instantaneous.
Okay.
Because it's not like repeated next turn. It just happens.
Tail's gonna whip towards Lemon. 30?
Barely hits.
Barely hits. Take 14 bludgeoning damage.
My God.
Yeah, he's gonna do. He can do that after every turn.
I'm about to cast darkness on this dragon, and we just shoot into the shadows. Like,
He probably has dark vision.
he's a dragon possessing a corpse. Come on, what can he have?
Selena, you sure?
Legendary actions.
So 10 feet high, you say, right?
10 feet high.
All right. Selena grips the edges of her cloak, which gives her the ability to fly up to 40 feet. She flies up over the top of the wall. While she's in air, she takes sight of Ebendeth and casts Hunter's Mark on it.
Okay.
Right, just a moment. Since it's also cast as his favorite foe, this next arrow, if it hits, will do 2d6 extra damage just for this one hit, and then the other one will just do regular 1d6 extra damage.
Okay. That's a hit.
And 11 extra damage on that hit.
Okay. That was a hit.
And then with the last 10 bits of movement, she is going to slowly float down to the other side of the wall and do a hero pose, like a hero landing, like Black Widow.
Ooh.
Such a
Oh,
poser.
sir.
She's going to do that stupid thing with her head and flipping it back.
This last tail whip. I'm gonna go toward Maruk. This is after having it take 10 bludgeoning damage. But now that it is Ebendeth's turn, I want everyone to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Is this being charmed or frightened?
Just roll it, Dustin. Just roll it.
Oh no, no, that's the thing. The three of us, no, we don't roll, regardless of which those it is.
Why is that?
It is for being frightened.
My aura gives immunity to charm and frightened.
No way.
Is it a magic spell or just like a regular intimidation thing?
Passive.
Okay.
That's amazing. What?
Why do you think I landed in between the two of you? I knew this was going to happen.
Lemon is the wind beneath my heckin' wings.
Okay, so Zizix and Selena.
Hey, I can't see it. Don't.
It doesn't say line of sight.
Dang it. Okay.
Well,
By that sword, die by that sword.
You said wisdom?
each creature of the dragon's choice is within 120 feet of the dragon and aware of it.
I am aware of it. That's
Well, let me make sure it's 120 feet.
yeah,
Yeah.
it definitely is.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
And
right,
it was
so-
wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom. Selena, you are frightened of this big scary dragon. That means you can't willingly move closer to it, and any attacks you do against it will be at disadvantage.
Lilisula, unaware that she is magically being made immune to this, is certain that her raw bitterness is protecting her from fear right now.
Take a step this way. Just get it over with. I'm gonna do a necrotic breath. It's gonna hit Lily, Sula, Maruk, and Lemon. So I want you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Not even an attempt to dodge.
16.
+3.
That's why I said that it's 13 plus 3 is 16.
Yeah, 6.
6, okay.
Well, 8. Yeah.
Hold on. Gotta get my dice thing up.
This is gonna be bad.
I just
1,
hear the
2, 3,
clitter
4,
clatter.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, 126, 127, 128
flump is okay.
I'm gonna put this right next to the mic. Right.
We
If you-
just roll it on the table. Roll it on roll 20.
If you fail, take 78 necrotic damage. If you succeeded, take half that.
What's the fail?
Oh, sorry.
Just
If you didn't crit.
Oh. Oh, there goes all my health.
yeah, I'm dead.
All right, so I take 19 damage.
You just see, like, these two people just fall around you.
Oh,
That's
I'm
the
not.
watch of the horror as everyone
I'm,
falls dead.
wait, here. Oh, no, I'm still alive.
Yeah, here I
Oh,
go,
my
having damage on a tail whip, of course. Son of a bitch.
Holy Sula is down for the count.
Yeah.
Alright, do a death saving throw. Plus, I think Lemon's
What is
aura
it?
counts towards it.
What is it?
Just d20.
It's a d20. I just roll a d20?
Yep.
Alright.
It is a saving throw, so you do get the +3.
Oh, okay, cool. 13. Oh, no. 14.
Alright, you get a save, Pip.
Okay. Okay. Success. Alright.
See something about frightened.
Well, at least I didn't die scared.
Okay.
Well, if they move towards you, it doesn't. That doesn't. That just means they got.
Right.
That doesn't matter.
I'll go tail whip towards Lemon. 19
Meets.
meets. You take 13 bludgeoning damage. Right, Roop.
Check something real quick. See if I can.
In case it's relevant, you can drink potions on a bonus action.
And then I'm going to. Oh, then I'm going to attack. As my bonus action, I'm going to drink a potion of greater healing. Get back 14 health. And then I'm going to start. I'm just going to keep whacking on Evandev with this sword, and hope he dies.
And the flump.
And the flump is exactly where it should be.
You can move them, right?
That's a bonus action, but I don't need. So and I mean he's already right where he needs to be, anyways.
Oh.
I'm gonna inspiration that.
Okay.
Roll that again.
Oh, with that ice thing, Bryce, do I have to roll for being in it on my turn?
No.
Okay.
Does an 18
all-
hit?
18 does not hit.
The only
What-
thing is if
wonderful.
you're trying to move, even if you're flying around, it is difficult terrain.
Apparently, that hit just has caused me it's just tired me out completely, and I just can't hit anything.
Well, those are some bad rolls.
Yeah, I'm reloading the page.
I'm sure that's it.
And I mean, there's literally nothing else I can do this turn. Because if I move, he's going to hit me.
Well, it's okay. That's what you gotta do.
Okay, so as the vines disappear, sets his eyes on you, Zizek.
Oh. Don't do anything to me. I'm fine.
Fine.
What did I ever do to you?
Saying it's good to see another reptile. And when you do a DC's a wisdom saving throw as he tries to charm you.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
13.
Thanks for giving me your bad rolls, Juju.
Yep. You are charmed by Evendeth.
Hey, don't I get advantage on that because I am in combat with him?
Is that how it works?
I don't think so.
Oh, I thought charmed does.
No,
Charm person, I thought does. Oh
only
well.
if you have advantage against being charmed or frightened.
Yeah,
Boo. I
this,
thought it's.
tell you what happens though.
Well, hold on. This charm person says it must make a wisdom save. That's charm. I don't know what the effect is, but if it is charm person, it's
Yeah, so
and it
this
does
fog comes from the walls. He's starting to feel like euphoric. And for the moment, you are charmed by Evendeth till the next round.
guys, let's calm down. Let's hear him out. It's not that bad. Make some good points, okay? He's pretty cool.
Everybody just kind of looks back at Zizix like he's grown a second head.
Oh, and that plump, he
Oh,
rolled a 19.
yeah, so I'm not going to roll damage on that. Just,
Takes 1 damage. Takes 1 damage. There, 1 damage. Alright, Lemon.
oh no, it's DC 14. If he rolled high.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, like, what's the damage?
Oh, he failed?
Oh, sorry, he rolled 19. I was looking at Zizek's roll.
Yeah.
Alright, Lemon.
All right. First off, healing word on Lizula. At least a band-aid. And going up here to spread us out a bit. And mind you, this is going to be it's going to be a +3 to whatever it rolls.
Okay. Miss.
19 doesn't hit.
19's a hit.
Okay.
No, he's got really high AC.
Okay. Think that's all I can do then.
He kind of parries with his front claws, then tail whips you as it missed both times. For 28, you'll take 19 bludgeoning damage. Alright, Selena. Kind of watching in horror. This was happening to your friends here, and you are frightened.
And I'm going to do something that frightened people do. I'm going to flee, but I'm going to flee towards where the hoard of gold is.
That is moving towards him. You cannot do that.
I can't. I was going at like a little angle.
Nope. It is if it's going towards him in any way, you can't do it.
And then at the end of this turn, do I do a wisdom saving throw to see if I
Yeah.
Right.
You could try to attack him at disadvantage.
Let me think.
Unless you have some way of healing Lily Sula.
Oh, by the way, yeah, Lucy, I think you got 10 healing. I don't think Lemon said.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I did. Just didn't
Was-
hear.
Oh, I didn't hear it. Yeah. Sorry about that.
So how far up can I move that's not away from him? Like, can I move up to...
0 feet.
Here?
Yeah, that's not moving towards him.
Yeah, I'll move here. With disadvantage, I'm going to fire my arrow twice at him.
Okay. Stop doing this to my friends. You still got a +3, I guess, from a favorite foe. That 21 will hit.
Right, so the first one hits. I got 2d6 of damage.
Is that for Hunter's
Clear.
Mark?
Oh yeah, that's for the hunter's mark, and also for the favored foe that I have on him. So
They said that was only for the first shot.
that's the first shot that hits him.
Oh, okay. Each turn.
Yeah, each turn, the first shot that hits him.
Okay. So what's the total extra damage?
It will be 21 damage to his pretty face. The second one misses.
So 6 damage after that. Okay. Start seeing drippy purple necrotic goo start to come from his mouth again. Turns to Maruk and Lemon and goes, "Had enough?" Sounds
Of
like
you, yes.
that. Oh, by the way, make a wisdom saving throw. Chris. Oh,
Everybody.
Oh, right, I forgot that.
Oh.
Now, let's see. I'll do wisdom saving throw right now.
yeah, wisdom. You are still frightened. He's just going to, with his claws, hit Maruk. Ooh, actually, a miss, 16. Gonna swipe again. We'll take 10 damage after halving it.
That's still cutting it kind of close.
Then it's gonna turn and take a bite out of Lemon. 24.
Yeah.
Take 16 piercing damage and 7 poison.
Playing around.
Right, Lisa, your turn.
Okay. Step up 10 feet. And, yeah. Then I'm going to do my my normal attack. And of course it's going to miss.
Miss.
Yeah, I know. And then, it's probably missed too.
18 will miss. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah. Miss.
And then I'm gonna run 20 feet this way. And that's all I can do.
Right.
I'm just gonna start attacking him. All I can do. 19 doesn't hit.
It's not.
18 doesn't hit. These would normally be very good rolls.
Sounded so whiny, and I agree with you.
Didn't last session you got double inspiration?
I've already used both.
Oh,
It's so
Well,
sad.
I used inspiration on one of these rolls, and it still rolled off.
Yep.
Don't worry about this move. I'm just gonna roll something.
And I'm just gonna keep Mr. Floomp where he is. DC 14 Dex.
17.
I don't have another potion of healing on me. I know there's some in the shared inventory, but I can't get to that right now.
Shared inventory is a magical space that anyone can access.
I'm gonna grab another potion from the inventory. I still need more. I have a feeling I'm gonna need more healing.
how many do we have?
4 now 3.
Ooh,
Not a good roll. It's my turn.
Lucilla scrambles. This is gonna cut across here. Block you off.
Hmm.
Lemon, you notice Evan Death in your aura is like fidgeting. He's not comfortable in it. He's trying to like cover his eyes for whatever it's worth, whatever good it does.
huh. Okay then, I guess I'll waste this spell slot then. Because just in case, well, no, when he ended up attacking the town, it was in the middle of the day, right?
It was dawn. It was like before dawn.
Okay, so have not seen him in actual daylight then. Oh well. Now we do. I will cast this on. Let's just say I cast it on himself. He is now just going to emit his own sunlight.
the whole room just lights up. See every disgusting piece of fungus on the walls, and a bunch of bats from the ceiling just fly outwards. But he doesn't seem affected by it. It seems to be more about your angelness.
Oh, goody. So there was a wasted spell slot then.
Why?
Thanks for that hint. Okay. I'm
I
going
said it
to
was
take.
on your aura, so.
Oh well. Well, we're gonna die anyway. I'm going to use up one of the potions.
Okay.
And now we're down to 2. Greater healing.
We.
Alright, Zizix, you are no longer charmed.
Oh, really? Okay, cool.
Oh,
I had a,
you gonna move, Lemon?
Yeah, I'll strafe.
Okay.
That way he can only hit one of us with the breath.
You're not charmed anymore.
okay. I had a whole thing planned out, but that's okay. Take away my improv need. Okay, but anyway, so I'm going to cast Summon Elemental, and I'm going to cast it out of a 5th level slot, and I'm going to have a Fire Elemental be summoned, and I'm going to have him summoned.
So this
Where is-
isn't
This is not a wild shape. This is
Okay.
this guy.
some
I am gonna have him just right up at
Oh, it's one of these things. Okay.
one of these guys. So so the health is 50 plus 10 for each spell level above 4th. So it's gonna be 60. And then I am going to wild shape into an earth elemental. And then I'm going to burrow 30 feet, just because I can. So action, bonus action, move, and that is my turn. And then the then the fire elemental is going to go immediately after me and take a couple of attacks. So these are going to be 1d10. It's going to be a spell. Oh no, it's the thing you gave me to make this easier. Okay, so 2 attacks.
24 hits.
Okay, so it's actually going to be 1d10. I need to, since a slot, the damage is a little different, so let me read that real quick. It is 1d10 plus 4 plus the spell's level, so it's actually going to be 1 more than what I roll.
But I was talking about how you're playing Monopoly this weekend, how you're just really good with numbers.
Well, I majored in math, so it makes sense.
Alright, so what's the damage? 10?
Look at the math nerd.
is 1d10 plus. Unfortunately, yeah, it's 10. I rolled a 1 on my 1d10.
Oh, it's 1d10 plus 4 plus 5 fire.
Yep,
Because it's fire, because you're fire.
it is fire, so it's 10 fire damage, if that makes a difference. And yeah, it's not bludgeoning, so fire, I assume by definition, is magical.
Mm-hmm.
And that was one of the reasons I picked that guy.
Awesome.
And that is my turn.
Okay. He's gonna do a tail swipe at the elemental.
Oh, and I am concentrating, so don't forget that. I'll put the thing on.
Elemental's gonna take 14 bludgeoning damage. Yeah, Selena.
So, since it's bright in here, what kind of plant life do I see around me and on the walls?
All sorts of fascinating specimens.
All right. So I cast Speak with Plants,
Why?
and I ask the plants around me if they know of any weaknesses that we should exploit, or if they know what the most coveted item
You could,
Ebendeth has in his treasure hoard.
you could probably also tell the plants to like that those thorns down there to go away.
I thought about that, but then I think they're controlled by Ebendeth.
What do you ask the plants? The
Can
fungus.
I ask them one question?
Wait, are plants are fungus plants?
Yes.
I don't know, man.
I mean, if we're talking real life nomenclature, no. But I mean,
Yes.
You hear a voice whisper from the fungus saying, "Separate his soul. The holy light hurts him."
I scream out to Lemon, your aura hurts him. You got the magic mushrooms around me are saying you gotta like separate his soul from the physical body to defeat him.
The mushrooms told me
And
so.
that's my turn.
Oh, by the way, that difficult terrain is gone by now.
Oh yeah,
I
thank
was
you.
wondering about that. I was like, what is it doing?
Good call.
Wait, I forgot to do my wisdom saving throw. Hold on.
Oh, you're so frightened. So take a couple steps forward to confront this elemental. Lemon, you can take a whack out of it as he tries to get out of your aura.
Nope.
Hold on 1 second. As he's trying to get out of the aura, he kind of stumbles forward. And, you see, like, a spirit dragon kind of a half second out of sync with, his actual movement. Just start lumbering forward. And Ebendeth, he just says, not now. Control yourself. As he stumbles forward, from him rises a spectral dragon. He's gonna roll his own initiative.
That's no good.
In Gnawbone, it seems, is now unconscious. As the spectral dragon emerges from her. Could have done that here. There.
so okay. So just to clarify, this is now Gnawbone. That's Ebendeth.
Yes.
All right, just reassessing.
Which evil dragons? Is who?
Okay, well, the Gnawbone is unconscious
Yep.
at the moment.
And the thorny vines disappear. Alright, Lucille.
So So, with Gnawbone unconscious in front of me, can I shoot past Gnawbone?
You have a
fire.
giant dragon, even if it is laying down. So treat that as like line of sight.
Alright, so I'm gonna slink up beside the wall here. And I'm gonna be beside the wall so I can hide after the fact. But I'm gonna try doing a volley of Eldritch Blasts because I don't know, like walking up close to this thing is suicide. So
That works.
yeah, so first volley.
I just roll them all three.
Yeah.
That 18 hits though. The 19.
Oop.
That 15 hits.
Okay. Sorry, forget about the last one.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Last one doesn't hit.
Yeah, last one doesn't hit. And then I'm going to hide. Slinking up against the wall like that. And it's probably stealth. I'm hiding. Don't hit me.
I'm just a little elf.
I'm a little elf. Little HP.
I don't have many hit points.
I don't have many hit points.
My loot is terrible.
My loot is terrible. No!
Rook, you see a very irritated dragon, like realizing that he no longer has a body.
I'm still. It's my turn, isn't it?
Your turn, yeah.
Yep.
I'm just
It is your
gonna.
turn.
I'm just gonna. When you appear. And
Is
I'm
it not
gonna.
move forward towards that guy because he's still afeared.
I'm not feared.
Yes, I would say you're not fear anymore, Selena, since the creature is gone, basically.
It's my turn, and I'm gonna hit this thing with my sword. And it's probably gonna be very unhappy.
Woohoo!
28 hits.
Would you say this still counts as a dragon?
An undead dragon, yes.
And it just took 22 damage.
It's ghost and dragon type.
And I'm gonna keep hitting it.
God, I thought there had to be a vulnerability on this stupid thing. Like, I was just like, okay, that's it. We're dead. We're dead. There's nothing else we can do. We're all dead.
I'll be 100% honest. He's only at one. He's at 3/4 health.
Ah!
I didn't want to kill the party. That 23 will hit.
All right, then
16
in
will
total, he has taken 38 damage this turn. And as my bonus action, I'm just going to move Mr. Floomp up here right next to him. Make sure he's the only one affected. Yep, he's the only one within 5 feet. Yes, yes. And roll dex.
Okay. Rolls an 8.
Takes 5 force damage.
Okay. Spirit of Amadeth, in a panic, starts looking at his options. And let me just double check something here. Oh, shoot. Try to find healthiest things he can see that's conscious.
No
Goes
mushrooms.
up to
Mush-
Selena, Maruk, and Earth Elemental. Yeah. Oh wait, do I need to touch? Oh fuck you.
If you're smart, you go for the mushrooms and then just probably be part of the mycelium network.
You can warp to any point in the galaxy and break Star Wars lore, Star Trek lore.
It would definitely be breaking Star Wars lore if Star Trek was in it.
Yeah.
I look forward to the comments of this video.
And the Elemental can.
Yeah, he just took 21 damage walking away from me.
You said Zizix and the Elemental can take one?
I mean, you as the Elemental.
Okay.
And Selena, I want you to do a Charisma saving throw. As this special dragon rears over you and tries to possess you.
I think 16 does hit.
Oh, I thought.
16
Oh,
will
this
hit.
is a. Okay, so I forgot we kind of changed targets. Okay, so that is 11 magical bludgeoning damage.
Selena, the bravest gnome in all of the Forgotten Realms, stares down this ghost dragon enough for him to be like, damn.
You have no power over me.
Yeah.
I just can't fit in her. Like, not to be crass, but you're kind of a small package.
That's
It'd be
what
10,
Shaka said.
10 pounds of 10 pounds of badass in a 1 gallon jug.
He's like, why is my form so frail? And then it's like this wispy, ethereal voice. And then he says, Merkel is abandoning me. His high priest is slain.
He calls his boss master. Cringe, bro.
Did I say master?
No,
No.
no. It's just I was just kind of expecting to hear master fall out of his
Oh
mouth.
no. Evidently wouldn't call anyone master.
Oh, good. Nerd.
He just yells to the nothingness like, have not I served you well?
All right, I
Give me a
am.
body. Anybody.
Anybody give their body. I am going full paladin on this round. I am on top of. I'm assuming the 22 hits, not the 11 though.
Yeah.
All right, here's basic damage, 11 bludgeoning. I am also using my bonus action to cast Branding Smite at 4th level.
Oh my god!
11 radiant damage. And oh wait a minute. Does a 14 hit?
It's not.
Okay, just checking. Also, because I am in angel mode, I also do an extra 12 radiant.
That's full angel mode.
So that is
Your lemon battle angel.
Only a battle angel.
He's lemon battle angel.
Yep.
so 11
11.
bludgeoning and 23 radiant damage.
Okay. This is
Right. Zizix is going to get a little closer and take a couple of attacks. A 16 and a 9.
16 hit.
It is 10 magical bludgeoning damage. I am seeing a lot of red on my screen for me. And then, so let's see, let me just make sure how much I moved. I was here. That was, it says 10 feet. So then I'm going to burrow. So I meld into the stone. Well, before I'm expecting that because I can burrow, that when I move away, it's not going to provoke an opportunity attack.
You're right. Yep.
Okay, perfect. Then I am going to burrow away and hang out with Lilithula over here.
Oh, hi.
Actually, you know what? Hey, Alyssa, undo that. So undo your high, because I have way too much health right now to be running away. So scratch that. I'm staying here and teasing him.
But
I was
But
going to try
it's-
to possess the elemental, but you're not humanoid.
That would be funny. All right, and then so that's it. The 2 attacks. I'm not moving anywhere, and then the elemental spirit is going to move in and make his 2 attacks. A 12 and a 21.
21 will hit.
All right, add 1 to that. It is 12 fire damage, not bludgeoning. So 12 fire.
Selena.
And that is
So, since mushrooms are connected through a mycelium network, can I use my Speak with Plants to convince all the mushrooms to allow the Ebondeath to possess them, therefore turning him into harmless mushrooms?
mushrooms aren't a plant; they're a fungus.
Yes.
I think you. I think
I wish to try to do this.
No.
no.
Not
No,
allowed.
Right, so I can't do that then.
No.
I was, it'd be funny if Ebondeath tries to possess me and I succeed, and he's like, "Oh, whoa, it's crowded in there. What?"
But Selena's for sure.
Alright, so do I have to recast Favored Foe on him since he's now a ghost and not a big dragon?
It is a different target.
Alright, I recast Favored Foe, and also I shift my Hunter's Mark onto him.
Is favorite foe concentration?
Yes, it is.
Okay, you haven't got hit yet, so it's fine.
Right, and so I'm going to do something completely out of the ordinary. I'm going to shoot at it twice with my longbow.
Do so with disadvantage since you are within 5 feet.
You have a bow?
With the advantage.
You're within
Dis-
5 feet. You're within 5 feet of the target. So unless you have a
Yes.
feat that negates that, yeah, you get disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage. Okay, then never mind. I use my short sword with it instead.
Good plan.
— 17 will hit. Both those hit.
25 misses.
Alright, so the first one will take. Let's see here. That many extra points. Right, so it's 14 plus 11. 11. That means 25 total damage will be done to old Ghosty Bones.
Gnawbone begins to kind of twitch as she tries to wake up. You just hear a loud, like, "Rrrr." She starts licking her chops.
We're on a clock, guys.
Alright, Lucilla.
Okay. Still using the cover of darkness, Lilysilla's gonna just keep throwing volleys of Eldritch Blasts.
Since you're hiding, you can use your short bow as a sneak attack. Is that since you took the hide action?
I mean I can, but I mean like, does that still count? I don't. we've spent so much time trying to take away what constitutes a sneak attack for me that I don't know exactly what constitutes a sneak attack for me. So I don't think about these kinds of things anymore
Okay.
because I'm prepared to be told how
Mark,
I probably can't do it.
Mark used to do it. He used to take the hide action, and that means you get advantage on
Okay, well, can I do that instead? Screw the volley. I'm just gonna shoot at him. Can I do that? Are you cool with that? Since it was your idea.
Just double check what the hide action is. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, this is weird hearing Joey try to get you the sneak attack.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I'm right there with you.
I'm just so used that might not be a good idea for me to do it.
Take a hide action, make a dexterity stealth check. No, you didn't roll to attempt to hide.
Yeah, I did.
You did?
I did. Yeah, I did. At the end of my turn.
Well, you're
And I got like a 23, so like... It's part of my like reliable talent stuff, so if I want to roll stealth, I'm gonna get it. So... Unless, whatever is looking at me has like spider sense or something.
When you attack a target you can't see, you have disadvantage. This is for the thing. When a creature can't see you have advantage on attack rolls against it. So.
Oh my god! Yes! Yes!
See.
Yes!
You're kind of an in-your-face rogue.
Yeah.
But yeah. If you take the hide action, you get advantage.
Got 18.
18 hits.
34 damage.
34 damage.
And then I hide again.
Wait, is your crossbow magical?
Oh, is it?
No, it's not. So I should have stuck with the volley.
You're doing a lot more damage than what that would have been.
I know, but I don't have a magical weapon. So, thanks, Dustin. Thanks for speaking up.
I'm sorry. I just
assumed everyone has a magical weapon these days.
Whatever.
Damage. Not too bad.
Yeah. I'm hiding again. Here we go. There I go, into the darkness. Want to sell me out again, Dustin? Huh? Just kidding.
Say hi to Spider-Man in there.
Right.
I will.
I'm just gonna. I feel bad now, but I mean,
No, it's fine. No, we should. I mean, if we were playing rules as written, we'd be dead right now anyway. So it's all right.
doesn't hit.
Does not hit.
Oh, that hit?
Does not hit.
That does not hit. Okay, I'm about to say. That hits.
That hits.
Oh yeah, that hits as hell.
And then that plus
A fine hit.
that. So 16 damage this turn.
A crap damage.
I'm going to move the flump so that once again only Ebondeth is in the way.
Rolls
And-
rolls a 3.
Okay, hold on. It only takes 1 force damage.
Okay.
So it took 17 damage this turn for me.
So Spirit of Evan Death is growing fainter and fainter. But we'll turn towards Lemon. Towards Maruk. Attempt to. Oh wait, that's a recharge. Sorry, gotta see if it does it. He does. Tries to possess Maruk. Do a charisma saving throw.
Would
Good.
you say this is being charmed or frightened?
No.
It's possession, straight up possession.
Crit fail.
Shrinks down.
Huh.
Shrinks down a little further. Goes in through your trunk. Swoop.
As a last act, I drop my sword.
Can't do that.
Yeah, you can't do that, nerd. Well, if this is anything
So-
like the Evil Dead game, we need to start beating the shit out of him.
I don't have that much health anyway, so
So you are now possessed.
Oh, I just saw something.
One humanoid you see below. The target is incapacitated and loses control of its body. The ghost now controls the body, but doesn't deprive the target of awareness. The ghost can't be targeted by any spell, attack, or other effect, except ones that turn on.
Oh, Glean over the turn undead. Lemon, get on it!
Yeah, those were DMs, but is now possessed.
Klaatu, Verata, Necto, come on!
Root your eyes to start glowing red.
Not to ruin everybody's day. I already used the channel divinity, so I can't turn undead.
Oh,
I'm sure.
it's alright.
Is there anything else you can do that would?
I'm wondering about that myself because I have a spell that if he has the option to fight back, it might be very useful. Protection from evil. It ends up granting a bunch of benefits against aberrations, celestials, elementals, fays, fiends, and undead. If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, the target has advantage on any new saving throws against the relevant effect.
Ooh!
I just noticed the possessed word. So, just to try to help him fight it, because I don't have any other options, I'm going to be casting Protection of Evil and Good on Maruk.
What did that do exactly?
I'll do a display in
You might,
VTT,
you
but
might have mentioned it, but I was just,
yeah, just not listening to me.
I was listening.
Until the spell ends, I can touch a creature. The protection grants benefits in which against specifically undead for this case. The target can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them, but if they already are, they get advantage for fighting against it.
Okay. You're touching Maruk.
Yes.
He's not a willing creature. He's possessed by Imdeath.
Ha!
Save DC 15.
What's that? You're asking me.
Yeah, if he's unwilling, then the saving throw is DC 15.
Okay, Maruk, roll that for me, please.
What roll was that? DC 15 what?
Good question.
It's probably your, well,
It's willpower, homie. No, I don't know.
I thought if they were unwilling, you just couldn't do it.
That is
Well, I mean,
confusing then, because like
Because it does stipulate that if you're already possessed,
yeah, or charmed, that
Yeah.
both of those would make them unwilling. So that is a
Well, no,
confusing one.
Death is unwilling. I
Yeah.
am fully willing.
But
well, yeah, but you're not in control, bud. You're not in the
Yeah.
driver's seat.
you cannot you cannot target the ghost.
But you can target Maruk.
Yeah, I'm targeting Maruk.
I guess you're right. It is well, it's a gray area.
Well, yeah, because he's an elephant.
It's a gray area.
That's a good one. That's really good.
I'm not sure how this is supposed to work.
I mean, does he get like saving throws to fight the possession?
No.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. Then I I'll figure something else out to do then.
Now controls the body. Doesn't deprive him of awareness, but the target itself is incapacitated. It can't do anything.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna say he's unwilling.
Okay.
yeah,
Well, this is gonna suck then.
I'd rather die than be. I'd rather die. To be honest, if it came down to it.
Lilithula didn't hear that, but her first instinct is to beat the hell out of something that's possessed.
Nina knocks an arrow in honor of her of a noble kill that's about to happen.
What? I don't think you don't need to do that. I think it's a little drastic. I mean, a concussion's probably a good
Maruk
idea,
turn-
but
Maruk Evandes as Maruk turns to Ulam and he goes, "Go ahead. He's already not long in this world."
oh yeah, he was like dying.
Oh yeah, I'm on my way out. If I'm
Better be slain by a friend. And he raises his Dragon Slayer's sword towards you, Lemon.
What do I have? What do I have?
if it help, if I can't really. Okay, do what you gotta do. That's all I
I'm
can
about
say.
90% sure Lilithula could whoop Maruk's ass in martial combat anyway. So,
Um,
like, yeah, magic. She's got nothing on him, but in a straight up fight, I think I might slap some sense into the boy.
yeah, heck with it. I am. Yeah, I'm just going to try to knock him around a bit. Non-lethal damage.
Ooh. What? Oh yeah, non-lethal indeed.
Non-lethal 28.
I'm out.
Hey, but non-lethally. He's bonks you on the head.
But I am unconscious.
You are unconscious. You are not in
Yeah.
death throes.
Yeah, no saving throws needed.
And the spirit
Nice
of
job,
death
Lemon.
just flies out of his body as he hits the ground.
And then immediately after, I cast Healing Word.
Nice work, Lemon. You're my favorite shining yellow person.
Alright, Zizix.
Alright, Zizix. Oh. He's tiny now.
Yeah, he did not grow back to his full size.
Little baby dragon.
The baby.
Well, I always feel bad walloping him some more, but I'm gonna keep on doing it. I don't feel that bad. Where are you, man? Alright. One wallop for 11 and one for 17.
17 hits.
Hey, finally some real damage. 19 magical bludgeoning.
There's a big boy damage. Those are big boy numbers.
Yeah, I'd like to think I stomped on him.
What do you
You're
want?
a big
What do you
kid
want the
now.
final attack to be?
Oh, man.
Alright, so he just ended up coming out of Maruk's trunk, is really small and stuff, gathering his bearings again, and just looks up and with you looming over top of him.
And I just go to stomp and I stomp and I stomp, and since I'm an earth elemental, I'm burrowing at the same time, so I'm stomping him into the ground, and then it's just like my head, I'm buried up to my head, and I just look around and like, oh, I guess we're done. So that is, and then he is buried. I buried him alive.
Yeah, he just goes, "You haven't seen the last of Emendath! Oh no!" This just comes down to beating him into the ground. Lemon takes out his mace, starts beating him up. Rook starts
Maruk just-
kicking the ghost.
It like turns into one of those terminal montage animations where it's like just really rapid fire slapping and children screaming noises and stuff like that. You know.
I was thinking, yeah, that works.
A cartoonish dust cloud around him.
As much as you can kick a ghost to death, I suppose.
Yeah.
So
He just dissipates in a scream of agony.
Oh man, too bad Lily Sula didn't get to kill it.
Oh, I think you're gonna have your. I think you're gonna have your turn in the limelight. Because what are we gonna do about? What are we going to do about Gnawbone?
Yeah. So as the ghost begins to dissipate, Gnawbone gains her bearings, starts to stand up, and witnesses the ghost murder that has taken place.
The ghost murder.
And she looks around trying to get her bearings. It's like, this is not my lair. It's all a haze. Don't
We-
remember.
Kind of turn to Gnawbone and say, "Well, Evan Death decided to use you as a sock puppet, and we just, stomped him into the ground, literally. So what are you gonna do?"
Like, go home.
Yeah, her,
Just go home.
Yeah, her just she just looks angry, like she's baring her teeth. It's like that good for nothing worm.
Yeah, we dealt with him. Go home.
We also
Say that there's a big treasure hoard up top if you want
Don't-
to.
Selena, you shut the hell up!
She says, I underestimated you when we first met in my lair. Took you for peasants to be taken advantage of. I think you literally knocked sense into me.
Yeah,
I should hope
I'm-
so. Lily
think
Sula
it-
says, like, trying to tighten a tourniquet around her leg.
Yeah.
It's trying to fall off.
I do remember some gleeful moments attacking Leylon. I do admit that was fun.
we do ask you don't do that again, though.
Please don't.
She sniffs around towards the north end. Ah, the old worm had a hoard.
Shit.
She starts
We
lumber,
claim
lumber
we'll
towards it,
claim half since we killed him.
saying, half.
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 Half. We killed half.
What would we even do with that much?
Yeah, what would we even do with that much?
I don't.
What?
It's
It's the
a
principle of the thing?
principle.
Okay, I tell you what, I don't want a penny out of it if it means that we get eaten by a green dragon. I'm leaving.
I don't think. I think half is fairly reasonable for freeing you from possession.
Give me a persuasion.
Oh no! I really wish this was Lily so had stuck around.
Yeah.
Hello, 3.
Oh my god.
Close.
Called it.
Hold on.
You're having this conversation as she's just lumbering towards the horde.
No. Selena gets in front of the dragon and says, "No, wait. With the dragon gone, the hoard is now rightfully the dominion of the mushrooms. It is their gold. They get to choose who gets it.
She just walks over you.
Selena,
But the mushrooms."
are you okay? Did,
Guys,
I don't think that's
I-
good. Damn it! I tried.
I don't need any of this. I don't need any of this gold. What I
just-
need is medical
It's
attention.
like, it's like, suppose I owe you something. And she just grabs a handful of coins, Just throws it towards you.
Wait, hold on. Lisula steps forward for a quick second. Wait, there's a special reward I want from you. If I may be so bold as to make a request.
Sure,
But-
but she throws about 50 gold pieces your way.
Oh, it's not gold that I want. It's something from you, a favor.
Lita takes the gold.
May I hug you?
What?
May I wrap my small frame around like your arm or your paw and give you a hug?
Why?
Well, I have hugged a dragon before, and it's much nicer than you'd think. And I figure that dragons sometimes can be a bit grumpy because they don't get enough hugs. And I figured I would like to gift you with a hug.
You might as well let. She's not going to stop till you hug her.
Make me roll persuasion, Joey. Come on.
And I'm helping her with it. by
I
saying,
don't need
"You're
your
not
help to. I don't need
I
your
know.
help. to persuade
I
anybody,
want to
Baruch.
help.
Yeah, your persuasion. Or intimidation.
I don't need intimidation. Hold on.
And I get
How's
to
she feel
keep,
about it?
and I get to keep the gold.
I have no interest in the gold, just my compatriots do, and the gold that you threw at them seems to be enough.
50
I just-
gold pieces?
I just. You know what? Go for it. We got plenty.
Actually, it's like it's 90 gold. I rolled a 9.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is 90 gold. We already got like 700 gold out of another dude's dead body, so I mean, like,
Yeah.
what are we gonna do with the gold, Maruk? This is the end of the story.
Gonna give it to the town so they can rebuild.
Okay, that's what we had the 700 gold for.
Okay.
700 gold
All
could
this is going,
practically
so Lita's
buy
trying
the
to
town.
convince the
Yeah.
Russians to combine their strength to loosen the rocks over
Oh my god!
to crush her with the weight of the mountain, so we can have the gold to ourselves.
Oh my god!
Selena, did you hit your head or something?
Yeah, I was gonna say that attempted possession seems to have done something to your head.
She's okay.
I have great confidence.
Gnawbone goes, I've never received a hug from a mortal like you before, but
Well, there's not a lot of mortals like me, so I'd be surprised if you got a hug from
What-
someone
what-
like me.
what do I do?
You just sit there. I do all the work. I just wrap myself around her leg, and just give her a nice little squeeze,
Yeah,
and then I let her go.
It's like a huge tree trunk, you know.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
like,
And I give her a nice little squeeze, and then
Yep. We
little
actually
sigh,
had,
and then I let her go, and then I'm like, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
you realize you now have expertise in dragon hugging.
Yeah.
Ugh.
She goes, "Oh, that was interesting.
Sometimes
Fine.
it takes a while.
Fine." And she just takes 2 clothfuls of gold, throws it towards you.
Oh, thank you. Lisa writes a book how to hug your dragon.
You get 1,000 more gold pieces as they scatter across the floor, saying, "But you,
Oh, thank you.
I'm not picking that up for you."
No, it's okay. I'm gonna be sending this to my dad here soon anyway. It's about time for him to get his treatments. So
I don't care.
Yeah. I
She
think
starts
you
like
hit straight-
sniffing the gold, and she finds some potions and some.
some cool stuff.
As Lily Sula passes, Lemon just puts a hand on her shoulder. That was a very sweet thing, and also
I asked
heals.
the mushroom what the most valuable thing inside the hoard is.
Oh my god, Chris!
You also
I-
heal for 30 hit
I-
points.
I just
Ooh.
grabbed Selena by the ear and tell no, just come on.
The fungus says.
Oh, you guys are no fun.
The fungus says. She has a circlet of blasting.
Oh, cute. Thank you, Lemon. You're one of my
Did I-
favorite glowing yellow people.
Can I just pick Selena up and take her with us?
You put her in your pocket, man.
Give me a strength
Against
contest.
Oh,
This will be difficult.
You got disadvantage of that.
Because Selena is known to be a little squirrely.
Yeah, but you're able to pick her up.
and then I just take her back to the group. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
Mama.
not. I think we.
As you begin to walk away, your Gnawbone say, before you leave.
Hmm?
Although attacking Leylon was fun, I give you my word that I'll leave the town be, as thank you for my life.
It's appreciated. In return, we will not disturb you as well.
Lucilla kind of leans to Lemon as he says it. It's because she got a hug. That's why she's so generous.
Shut up. Shut up. So,
We make our way out. I guess as we.
okay, go ahead.
I was gonna say as we make our way out, Rook just kind of looks inward and just kind of feels himself slowly kind of drifting away.
Yeah, so as you're walking,
There
so
were-
as you're walking out, you do feel weaker, and by the time you're back out to the swamp, like your friends are actually helping you even stand up. You're growing so weak.
Is he still carrying
Yeah.
you?
No, at this
Yep.
point, he probably dropped you,
Yeah.
and you hear a voice in your head, Maruk, saying, "I held on as long as I could."
It's appreciated.
There's maybe one last thing I can do for you. But you must let go first.
Before I let go, I give all of my gold. I give all of my gold to Lemon and say, give it to the town. And I give Lemon 1,324 gold.
One at a time.
Actually, no, it's more like 90 platinum.
And copper pennies.
It's like 90 platinum, 433 gold, 12 silver, and 29 copper. 1,334. Excuse me.
And all too soon after you give Lemon your gold, just like at the end of the hit movie Avengers: Infinity War, available on Blu-ray and Disney Plus, you start to turn to a fine dust that just flows away in the wind.
I drop my sword before it disintegrates.
Mhm.
And you just see darkness. You don't feel anything. But after a moment, you feel a warm, the warmness of a fire, the clinking of glasses. As you wake up to a familiar tavern.
Oh.
You find yourself crowded with people at the Stone Hill Inn Tavern in Phandalin.
Mom.
Surrounded by people you've known in your time in Phandalin and beyond. And they're all kind of looking around with a kind of confused look on their faces.
Hmm.
And right next to you, Maruk, as you kind of gain consciousness sitting at your favorite chair in the Stonehill Inn, you see Thistle kind of rubbing her eyes, the halfling barmaid. She looks up at sitting next to you and she goes, Maruk? How are you here?
That's a good question. I should very much be dead.
She says, I was in Leylon. They had a service.
Was it a good party?
It was a pretty good party. And she's like holding
Do
back
it.
tears.
Well then, that's good. I
Nice.
didn't want to.
That was weeks ago. And the other players too. You wake up in this bar after regaining your senses.
Oh. Mother Worm is right next to me.
Yeah.
Lunge and I give her a hug.
Mother Worm was Lily? Lucilla?
Hello.
And kind of one by one, like, people start noticing that Maruk is around. And it's like the same amount of confusion. Like wondering why they're here and why Maruk is around. And indeed, you look around, you see all the former Fandalorians. You see Verikin. You see Big Fellow, Little Man. You see Shaka. You see Sally. You see Verifus.
Sally pushes the swear button.
Oh, it's the best swear.
Wait, Aubrey is here?
Aubrey's here too.
Wasn't he a ghost?
Where's this token? There's a lot of people here. Yeah, he's chatting with Verifus. He just gives like a knowing wink and a nod as you notice him. You see Valdi, the half elf that was killed in the attack of Leylon. You see Marigold, Father Marigold, the Lathander priest,
Oh.
and several of the friends you made along the way when you were back in Phandalin. You see Falcon the Hunter, you see Big Al, you see Don John
Ooh.
sitting at a table. Zizix, you see your lizard folk companions from Phandalin that arrived
Your
with
boys.
you.
They're your boys.
They my boys.
You see Harbin Wester, the mayor. I forget his official title, but he was like the bank master of Phandalin, looking very awkward in the corner, like not sure if he should be fraternizing, because no one really likes him that much.
Yeah, he can stay there.
You see Toblin and Ander behind the bar. You see Kugra, the half-orc cook from the Wayside Inn that all served you spicy food. Caesar Sashi throwing darts with Dardagon.
Oh, D'Artagnan?
Dardagon.
Dardagon. Oh, yeah. Okay.
And they all, like, start to greet Maruk. And Thistle goes, I don't know what's happening, but... She turns to Stonehill. Drinks on the house? And she goes, yeah, I think drinks are on the house tonight.
Oh, good, because I'm flat ass broke.
I guess he just handed off all his money.
And you drink, you feast. You have endless kegs of mushroom wine that just keep refilling from the back. And, Father Marigold, after some, maybe a little bit too much mushroom wine, he's taken a liking to it. And he
We're
goes,
not dead, are we?
Yeah, it's got this really season finale of Lost feeling.
yeah.
Series finale.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
That last scene from Inception. Everyone's all super happy and smiling.
But he says to you, Maruk, saying, my son, I cannot. I'm glad to see you, but they saw you perish weeks ago.
Can't tell you what I mean, last thing I knew, I was dust in the wind, and here I am.
Of course, I prayed for you, but this place is unusual.
Yeah, I have a feeling. I don't think we're quite where we appear to be.
I'm happy to say, without the threat of death and the cults, Neverwinter is reconsidering their patronage of Leyland once again, and I believe will reopen as a port town again soon enough.
I hope my money helped.
Very much so.
Good.
What if they said, what money? Look at Lilith.
What are you talking about?
It's a lemon. I gave it to Lemon.
Oh, to Lemon. Oh, okay. Lemon would do it.
So in the meantime, what paths did your characters take, do you believe, after the threats to Leyland were taken care of?
Well, I think Lily Sula probably went home for a bit. If it's been like weeks.
Yeah, this is basically the epilogue. Like, what do you think your characters would go on to do?
Yeah. Lily Sula, with her newfound strength and powers that she doesn't quite understand, she's going to confer with her aunts and uncles, from her dad, to basically explain the changes that are happening to her and the magic that she's worried about, and got to hang out with Dad and his situation, and because he's doing all right, but she's getting a renewed motivation to seek revenge on the cult that killed her mother.
So what's backstory?
That's why she was particularly perturbed by cultists, you guys.
What about Zizix?
Zizix is had enough of living among the humans and other non-lizard folk. He definitely is going to spend the rest of his days back in his villages, touring around, because he is king, so he needs to make appearances. He does have he has an heir that he is training to take over the throne when it's time.
It's a dolphin. He is the king of the dolphins and fish.
That's fair. That's true. He passes on his skills of wild shaping onto his successors, and also anytime he hears of Talos cult activity, he has a special trip to put an end to it. And then he ends up just living out his life in the swamps.
How about the Bows, Sally, Selena, and Big Fellow?
So, I guess starting with the most recent one, Selena. I'm guessing Selena, like with her newfound respect for mushrooms, goes on a quest to befriend as many mushrooms as she can throughout the world.
Mm-hmm.
which led her over here to this inn because they have a lot of good mushroom wine, and she apparently can speak to mushroom wine and has a lot to say, especially about Maruks.
Sure.
Yep. Sally has made a great living of her newspaper, which spreads nothing but filthy lies and garbage. It has a great reader base. Big fellow could never
Gonzo
have been prouder.
journalism.
Big fellow takes at least half or a little bit more of the earnings from Sally's newspaper to fully fund and expand his clothing shop with the help of Little Man and the spider robot he made off camera. Shaka is still with Xanth. Xanth is outside parking the car with her kids.
Oh yeah, I should put Xanth in here. He's like peeking in through one of the windows because he can't fit. How about Lemon?
Lemon basically helps around Leylon a bit longer to restore some of the damage, and then just eventually unceremoniously just leaves town, doesn't bother to let anybody know, and just continues on down the road, looking for other people that need a blacksmith
Lemon
for
is
some
taking a vow of
assistance.
silence.
This is very awkward then because you see like Marigold approach. It's like see you again, approach you and saying, it's like, I was going to ask you to become part of the church, but you were gone the morning I went to find you.
That's okay. I'm not really that religious anyway.
Maruk just starts laughing.
Yep. If I think that's everyone is here. If you want to converse with any of the party goers.
Maruk's just happy to be here forever how long he is. He doesn't know how long he's sticking around this time.
Lemon does return, since he basically gave all of his equipment over and stuff like that. He does return the necklace that Maruk ended up having. I forget if it was the one from
Sally comes up, goes up to
Eberron or
Maruk and gives him a
Thistles.
big hug, even though it's completely out of character. And she doesn't try to pick his pockets. She doesn't try to pick his pockets this time.
No, there's nothing to pick.
Wow.
And I pat Sally on the head. And then I hit the swear button.
Without consent? You press your swear button.
I'm gonna walk over and pet the.
I didn't
pet
hand
the-
over my equipment. I just handed over the sword and my gold. Everything else went with me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so basically everyone has a moment to talk to Maruk. But for the most part, you stay in conversation with Thistle. She's just asking you all these questions about the adventures you had in Leylon and
I just
finding
regale her,
food.
but I just regale her for hours on hours about our tales of just going from one end of the Sword Coast to the other, slaying cultists, slaying dragons, and generally just being good old Vandaliers.
It's like, I know I said this 100 times, but if it wasn't for you, I don't think I would be around. The way you burst out of that, this inn's door and ran into those orcs that were attacking the town, attacking Phandalin, and I couldn't believe my eyes when it was in front of me. I've never even seen an elephant, let alone a Loxodon, and There you were, just larger than life.
And twice as gray. I slip her the other sending stone and go, why don't you see what's on the other end of this sometime? Maybe,
Oh.
maybe meet someone new.
You give her one, like both set, like you keep
No.
one, she gets the other one.
No, the other sending stone is still with that wizard.
That's what I was about to say. Is like it's only going to go to that guy.
Oh, sorry. Try to get Simon a girlfriend.
Or she can talk to a wizard if she wants to.
It's like, okay, wizards are cool.
Yeah. I'm not going to be needing where I'm not going to.
Somehow Simon looks forward to talking to whoever has the other side of the stone about all of the wonderful books that he's read. And
Oh god, he sounds like a nerd.
Could Shaka roll for Arcana to see if she knows how long Maruk is supposed to be lasting?
Roll an Arcana.
I gotta get Shaka's sheet up.
By the way, I did give the dragon sling sword to Libin as well, so you need to put that in your inventory.
he returns it.
He gives it back. I have a feeling I'm not going to be needing it.
Neither will I. What would a blacksmith need with a sword?
Selena,
I give it to.
Shaka's.
I'm gonna give it to Lilisula.
Oh.
Can she use a longsword?
Wait, you want to give the dragon hunter the dragon slaying sword?
Yeah. Lucilla would probably just take it home and give it to her dad. Because he collects oddities and rarities and relics.
Mother
and things
Worm
like
gives you a look as you take the sword. Say, what do you
I'm
intend to
just-
do with that, little one?
We're gonna put it in a vault so that it can be added to my dad's collection, so that it won't be used for slaying dragons. Just admired from afar.
She goes, I have 3 of them myself.
That's
Alright.
cool.
With that, the Dragon Slayer sword is out of my inventory.
And now it belongs to Garrett when he makes his glorious gray-bearded return. Because Garrett's great, huh?
Shaka definitely is like, realizes that, like, this is some kind of illusion, but she knows that everyone in this room seems to be real in some capacity.
Let us stay in the Matrix.
But if you want to continue on,
I think I've said all I need to say
Mhm.
as far as Marut goes.
yeah, you just have, like, the night just continues on. It just seems like hours and hours, like, just never ends.
Is Little Man alive? Or is he still a statue?
Little man, if you remember, you found him early on in the adventure. He is alive.
Yeah, he was in the giant shark.
Yeah, he was in a giant shark carcass.
Oh,
I don't know if you
Gotcha.
were there for that one. I forget.
I can't remember.
Yep. So
All I
long.
remember is that I wasn't there to save him from the shark initially.
Oh, by the way, this is session 40 of the post Dragon of Icespire Peak one, which is like about 26 sessions. So we've been at this for a long time.
Yeah.
Long-term storytelling.
Yep. As the night wears on, one person you haven't spoken to is Aubrey. And he makes his way over to you, Maruk. Says, I didn't have many friends when I was visiting the world of the living, but I definitely considered you and your companions friends. And
You always welcomed us into your shop with a smile and a twinkle in your eye.
it was a pleasure. I'm sorry if you thought I deceived you in the end, but I had a feeling you needed my help.
It's perfectly fine, and honestly, the only thing I would have changed, I wish I'd been quicker on the draw with that guy and he hadn't used the stone. Aside from that, everything else is fine.
Don't think you had. There wasn't much you could do, and I
Yeah.
know the pains of sacrifice,
Hey,
and I do know
Every-
that whoever is doing this right now is giving you one last night.
well, I mean, I have to say, it's been fun. I mean, I gotta say, of all the worlds I've been punted to, this one was the funnest. Met a lot of good people, made good friends, had good drink, killed some evil people,
I doubt.
beings, dragons.
I doubt the planes have heard the last of Muruk.
No, it's never that easy. I'm not. I have a feeling that. I have a feeling I'm going to end up somewhere brand new, and it's. Who knows? I don't. And that's half the fun, isn't it?
He kind of looks down at his hand. It's starting to fade. Oh, I thought this night would last forever.
All things end, my friend. And I clasp his hand before it starts fading.
He goes, good luck.
Who needs luck? I've got wild magic on my side. And my eyes just start twinkling.
He kind of taps his nose. It's like, haha, love it. I love your wild magic. Always have. He just starts to kind of fade away. And slowly all around you, the other guests start to vanish from sight. Including your fellow Mandalorians.
Just for fun. You want me to throw off one last roll on the table? For old time's sake?
They all look scared, but they're like, okay.
Go out in a fireball of glory.
Yeah! Oh my god, this would be the perfect time for it.
No, I'm looking forward to when you turn into a potted plant.
You ruined my epilogue I wrote for you.
19. A big pile of grease forms around me.
They can't all be winners.
But everyone starts to fade. They wave and smile. Thistle tries to hug you, but the grease doesn't allow her, and she vanishes crying because she wasn't able to. No.
Nah, she gets it.
As
She's laughing as it happens.
yeah, she laughs and gives you a big hug as she fades away. Till you are the only one left.
I'm standing here in an empty bar, in a pile of grease.
Yep. And
You know what? And I'm like, not the first time this has happened, and it won't be and I have a very good feeling it won't be the last.
And you look around, see the empty tavern, but as you give it another look, you see an old man sitting at one of the tables. Long white beard. And for a split second, as he turns to look at you, you think his skin is of glass. But as you blink, it looks normal. You recognize this man, where he made this situation almost exactly like this months and months and months ago. He once sat at the table, waiting for an audience with you.
Here we are again. Here we are again, my lord. Here we are.
By the way, can everyone see? I put you in invisible, basically.
I can see Maruk.
I can see Maruk.
Okay, I didn't know if the thing was black. Okay.
If the guy has an icon, we can't see him though.
No, I don't have an icon for him.
Okay.
I'm the only one who sees him.
He says, well, I told you I would give you one last surprise. And Savarus gives you a nod. Because I still owe you for the saving the bell in Connieberry.
That was ever my pleasure, my lord.
Although I am afraid you won't have much of a choice about entering this door.
No, I have a feeling this time, my choice is made. I made my choice long before I got here.
I'll be sure all of Leylon remembers the sacrifice you made for them.
Even if no one remembers, I remember, and I will never forget.
I have a thing about
I mean, he is an elephant.
preserving memories.
Indeed.
That's why my followers made the bell. So they can be remembered forever. Even if it's only for a select few. And I guarantee that every life you touched in your time in this plane won't soon forget you.
And ain't that the truth? Oh,
I'm just thinking like Sally is like, I will never forget you. Memory deleted.
Yeah. Let's make room for new friends. It's like, well, takes a glass that's on his on the table, lifts it up. Until next time.
I lift my glass, take it one last chug, put it back down on the bar, go through the door, and shut it behind me.
Yeah, as you put the glass down, the old man's gone. You approach the door, opens in a white light behind it. You step through, nearly blinded. And it just grows darker and darker till it's just pitch black. And you realize it's because you have your eyes closed. And you open your eyes up, and you take a look at your surroundings, and you just think to yourself, well, I wonder where I am now.
Indeed.
You're back in Sigil.
No,
It's ambiguous.
We don't.
It's
No,
ambiguous.
no, we don't know where I'm at.
Yeah.
I was just like,
Did the
you know,
top did the top stop spinning? Does it keep on going? We don't know.
You're
Hold on.
inside.
Yeah.
You're inside a mall beside the sign that says "You are here."
Yeah.
Hold on a second. I got something for you. Hold on. Here we go. You hear a gruff sounding voice that picking a fight with you, and this is the song that starts to play. Oh, you got isekai to the Yakuza world.
Chan.
You're in Yakuza. And with that, we conclude our Tides of Decay campaign, the follow-up to the Dragon of Icespire Peak. I want to thank you all for letting me DM you the past year and a half. It's a wonderful experience.
It's been
This
that
is-
long.
It's dude. It has been a very eventful year and a half for me. I tell you what, and this has genuinely been a helpful during a very hard time.
Oh, glad I can,
Yep.
glad I can help.
Yeah, because like I was able to start doing this regularly after I lost my job, so this was something to look forward to for me for a long time.
Yeah.
And then like the whole reason why I have the schedule I have at work is so that I don't miss D&D nights now.
So for what it's worth, you all will level up.
Whoa.
But we will conclude our adventure here. We may, just for fun, maybe do a Candlekeep mystery of this
Ooh.
level sometime, but I have no plans right now. And although I will be taking a break DMing this group for a little bit, we will definitely be back again.
Yay.
Woohoo! Yay!
Huzzah!
Elegant maneuver.
Yeah. Very
What? Like I leveled up to 13. I get elegant maneuver. Starting on the 13th level, you can use a bonus action on your turn to gain advantage on the next dexterity, acrobatics, or strength athletics check you make in the same turn.
So this
Man,
this
would-
rule book said you gotta kill this stupid dragon.
Do we get a long rest?
You get the longest rest.
Yeah, Baruch especially.
taking the bit. Well, who knows? I don't know where Moot's going to end up next.
Yep.
I'm going to have to
He's in the
find.
middle of a field somewhere.
I'm literally going to have to find a game that'll take me in as a level 13 character. I'm going to have to find a high level game.
Yeah. I was gonna say like adventure said if Evandeth is alive, then your characters are in big trouble. Like there's no way you're gonna defeat that thing. if I played it
The way
straight.
you're supposed to, yeah.
But I said no, let's get him down to half health, and then the ghost will come out. It's like wait, health, even half health is gonna be too much. Anyway, that is the end. Thank you, everyone. Wait, I have,
Yeah.
A round of applause for everyone.
I have a.
And especially a round of applause for our DM.
Oh, please, I don't deserve it. No.
Yay.
You're too kind. No.
A sitting ovation. Oh wait, should I have hit record?
Yeah,
Oh, blast. Mondays have been wonderful.
I've been
Oh.
recording.
Oh man,
Quizlix is back. Look.
Bun, you're hilarious.
And shockingly enough, Craig has stuck around the entire game.
What is this madness?
Well, Craig is disconnected, but his evil twin has a better
Yark.
success
Yeah,
rate.
Geark.
I went to level up, and it looks like I never actually finished my level 12 level up.
What?
Yeah, I never. I don't get anything at 13, and apparently I never chose my feat or ability score for level 12.
Oh, that could have been.
Could have made all the difference.
Well, all I got at level 9 was that now my crits hit for like super damage. Brutal critical.
That's
One
fun.
additional weapon damage die when determining the extra damage for a critical hit.
Yep.
That's funny. You're funny.
Oh, fun.
This is me laughing. Ha ha.
Yep, but that's it, everyone.
Well, Joey, thank you so much. It's been a good
Yeah.
year and a half.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Apparently.
Yeah,
Where did-
it was nice knowing you.
Yeah.
So now what?
Now what? I don't know.
Now what?